But we begin with breaking news of an officer-involved shooting on I-10 near South New Braunfels. That's on the east side. We know one person was shot and killed, and this is want to take a live look from Chopper 5, where we saw a large police presence earlier on the highway. There it is for you. Still a very large scene out there on the highway off I-10. That's near South New Braunfels. All traffic is being diverted. Reporter Vanessa Croy is live on the scene. Vanessa, I know Chief McMahon just spoke to you all just a few seconds ago. What have you been able to find out?
Well, Audrey, the chief just finished talking to us, like you said, just a few minutes ago, and we have learned that suspect is dead, that one or more officers shot at him out here off I-10, and that suspect is now dead, and an officer is in the hospital right now. First of all, let me show you what's still happening out here. And we got here when this first started, before this police tape was even up, and they were just shutting down the freeway. You can see a little bit. We're not showing you the entire scene because the suspect is still there, so we're showing you just what we can see right now on the freeway. But many investigators out here trying to put the pieces together of this massive scene that extends probably almost a mile down the freeway. Now let me show you the video that we shot when we first got here. Now, according to Chief McMahon, the street crimes unit were following a suspect wanted on multiple felony warrants. That includes aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and aggravated assault against a public servant. The chief says that suspect has a violent history. Well, while they were trying to arrest him, he somehow spotted those officers off the access road of I-10 here, crashed into one of the officers' patrol cars and then another vehicle before running away. Well, when he got out of that car, Chief McMahon says that suspect started shooting at officers. Then he ran down into the main lanes of the freeway, tried to carjack multiple people to get a car to try to get away. When he ran down to the main lanes, Chief McMahon said that suspect was also shooting at vehicles now stopped on the freeway. And that's when the officers fired their handguns once again when that suspect shot at them. Now, we want to let you listen to what else the chief had to tell us today.
As soon as he got out of the vehicle, he opened fire on the police officers. He attempted multiple times to carjack another vehicle. He ran down onto the interstate from the access road, firing shots along the way. When he got on the westbound lanes, he was firing at cars going by while he was in the main lanes, trying to stop them, to carjack them. One woman who was, he attempted to carjack, refused to give him her car. He shot at her. One of our officers or more fired at him as he was down on the main lanes, and they struck him, and he is deceased.
Now, this is the third officer, San Antonio police officer, that had been shot within the last week. And Chief McMahon has made a special point of telling us today. He said, I want to tell you about some issues that concern me, that multiple cases of violent crimes have been dismissed. He said they've counted at least half a dozen. And he's concerned not only with his officers on the street trying to apprehend these criminals, but also the people and the public in danger, just like we saw out here today with that suspect firing on cars waiting on the freeway. We'll have more on what the chief said at 5 o'clock, and we are waiting to find out how that officer is doing tonight. For now, reporting live on the east side, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. I'm going to take it from here. It's been quite a violent week. I want to take a live look at our TransGuide camera. Here's I-10 in Roland. I spoke with TransGuide earlier, with TxDOT. This is the TransGuide camera. They said if you're going to be going westbound on I-10, and that's what we're looking at here, you're going to be pushed onto the frontage road at New Braunfels, and that's this exit right here. You can see the emergency crew lights right beyond that barrier. But let's get to the map because, of course, I'm going to try and give you the best alternative route if there really is a best alternative route. But I'm going to get you out of this mess the best that I can. Again, I-10 east between New Braunfels Avenue and Gevers Street, that's closed. Opposite direction westbound between New Braunfels and Pine. What I was told is when you exit New Braunfels going west, you're going to be able to get back onto the highway at Pine Street. But again, here's some alternative routes for you. Westbound, before you get into this, it's going to be 410 over to I-35. You're still going to get into rush hour traffic because that's what we have at this time of day. And if you're going to be going eastbound, I was given the direction of either going 37 or to 35 north to try and get where you're going. But this, at least westbound on I-10, at least an hour delay. I'll give you some more updates on this as soon as I get them. Audrey.
All right, thanks so much, Alana.